Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Game Watch Live. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good day. Hope you're all looking forward to a really top class game today. Really important game at the top of the Premier League for both teams. Man City have got to arrest this losing streak that they're on at the moment. If they lose to Liverpool today, they'll go 11 points behind in the title race. And that probably means it's over for Man City for this year. Can't see Liverpool dropping 11 points through the rest of the season. And Man City have got to go on a hell of a run. I know they're capable of it, but not at the moment. So there's a lot riding on this game. And as a neutral, like myself, we're looking forward to this. We're looking forward to a few goals from both sides. But as it is at the moment, we'll go through the teams. These are the teams that have been announced. And for Liverpool, it's Kelleher in goal. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz and Gakpo. So that's the lineup for Liverpool. For Man City, a change in goal. Ortega takes over. Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, Lewis, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Nunez and Haaland up front. So that's the two lineups as it is at the moment, with probably about 12 or 13 minutes to go to kick off. If anybody wants to comment on those lineups, what they think to the lineups, who's favourites for this game? Liverpool at home, you would expect them to be favourites. Man City can't go on losing forever, can they? I mean, they haven't just turned into a crap side in the last 6 weeks or so. And sooner or later, City are going to come out of this and some team's going to get a bit of a beating out there. Is it going to be Liverpool today? If they beat Liverpool, then the race is back on again, isn't it? But at the moment, it's just a two-horse race between Liverpool and Arsenal. Chelsea are in there after their win at home today against Aston Villa, 3-0. A good performance by Aston Villa. And a good goal from Cole Palmer in that second half there. He seems to be just getting himself back into form again after a few weeks of indifferent performances. But today we are concentrating on the top of the table. Man City at the moment are in 5th position on 23 points. Admittedly, this is their game in hand. Everybody above them has played the extra game now. If they do win this, then they go back to 2nd position again. Will only be 5 points behind Liverpool then. Yep, that's right, 5 points. If it's lost, Liverpool go on to 34 points. Man City stay on 23 and 11 points is a huge gap. So that's it stands at the moment. Arsenal are in 2nd position on 25 points, along with Chelsea on 25 points. In fact, their goals for, against, and the goal difference are exactly the same. So Arsenal are only above Chelsea on alphabetical difference. So who would have believed that? And Brighton in 4th position on 23 points. So they're in the mix at the moment. Probably not going to be challenging for the Premiership. I think it's going to be a two-horse race if this game is lost by Man City today. So there's a lot riding on it. It should be a really interesting game. And while we've got 10 minutes to go before the kick-off, you've got a chance to get your comments in regarding this game or anything that you've seen in the Chelsea game, the Tottenham game, which finished 1-1. Manchester United won 4-0 today at home. So their manager's got a good reaction out of them today. So if anything you want to discuss in the 10 minutes we've got before the game kicks off, you can also, if you want to, just give us a prediction of your final score in this game today. What do you think the score is going to be? It's all there waiting for you. Get your comments in. We can have a we can discuss them before the game gets kicked off. Just looking at the scores that we've seen today. So Chelsea beat Aston Villa 3-0. Manchester United beat Everton 4-0. Tottenham and Fulham drew 1-1. Don't think there's been any championship games today, but I'll just have a quick look just to keep you informed of all the games today. I don't think there's been any championship games. I think the next game, December fixtures, there is looks like a full round of Premier fixtures midweek as well, starting on Tuesday when Ipswich are going to be playing Crystal Palace. Now there's a bottom of the table clash that I'd like to see. Leicester and West Ham as well. West Ham after their hiding from Arsenal yesterday. And then Wednesday you've got Everton against Wolverhampton, two teams that are right down at the bottom there again. Man City have Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. Forest on a good run at the moment. Won't be an easy game for Man City. Newcastle and Liverpool, that'll be a good game. Newcastle at home are no pushovers. Southampton and Chelsea, difficult one for Southampton. That Chelsea at home. Chelsea are on a good run at the moment. Arsenal and Manchester United, that'll be a good game. And then we've got Aston Villa against Brentford. There is a game on Thursday as well. Fulham and Brighton and Bournemouth and Tottenham. So those are your midweek games. But today we're going to concentrate on the Liverpool game. Just bring the table back up so I can see how it alters as the game gets on and we get scores. Just a request, if you are joining us today and you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe and hit that like button. It helps us with the algorithm. And of course, get your comments in now. Just looking at did anybody see that on YouTube? Pep having a go at his team after they got beat, scratching his forehead, all those scratches on his forehead, self-harming. That's what they were saying. I think they're just showing that on TV now. It was Pepper was giving him the real hairdryer treatment. Can he lift his team after that performance in midweek where they were 3-0 up and surrendered the lead to actually only draw the game? Just turn my volume down a bit, I think. Don't need volume on, do I? Not long to go now, 5 minutes. Still got a chance to get your score predictions, and if you want to, just pop them in on the comments there, and we can have a laugh at them before we start. I think I would go for... I don't think it's going to be easy for Liverpool. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Liverpool. think even though Man City are going to come out with this run at some time, I just think that Liverpool are just on fire at the moment, having beaten Real Madrid that weekend during the week. I think they're on fire, and I think that even if Man City were at their best, I still would think that Liverpool would be favourites for this game. But if you think I'm wrong, you can comment and let me know if you think I'm wrong. If you think Man City are going to turn the corner and win this one and get themselves back into the championship race, then let me know. Just looking in the tunnel there, looks like Liverpool are just getting themselves ready to come out. Man City are already there. So it won't be long before both teams have come out. Liverpool have won 17 of 19 games this season in all competitions, so that's the sort of run they're on. Liverpool have only lost 3 of 67 Premier League games. Anyway, both teams are coming out, so we're not far away from kick-off now. We'll just go through the formalities on the pitch before we get the game started, but it's a packed Anfield, as you would expect. I can't imagine there's any tickets for these sort of games going anywhere except through ticket touts. Mo Salah is on fire. Still hasn't heard anything about a new contract for him, which is a bit of a surprise. It's not only him, it's Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Not Salah, Van Dijk. So there's 3 of them who are running out of contract at the end of the year, and in a few weeks' time, they'll be able to start negotiating with teams abroad. I don't think Liverpool want to lose either of these. Yeah, teams are just going through the handshakes. Just to go through the teams again before we get started, it's Kelleher in goal for Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Szoboszlai, Diaz and Gakpo. And for Man City, it's Ortega, Walker's back in, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, Lewis, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Nunez and Haaland. So that's the lineups. Just look and see what sort of formation Liverpool are going to play. So it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. Ortega in goal for City. I don't know how many Premier League appearances he's put in this year, but it can't be many. Chance for Man City to turn their form around. What a place to do it at Anfield. That would be a real statement for the rest of the Premier League if they won this one, saying, you know, we're back, we're not out of it. Man City playing a 4-3-3 formation. Two managers just to shake hands there before the game gets going. Let's get the timer up. Real Madrid are after Trent Alexander-Arnold. Looks like the teams are swapping halves for the kickoff. Man City getting into a huddle. Kyle Walker, I guess, is the captain today because he's giving the talk along with Silva as well. Looks like Liverpool maybe defending the Kop end in this first half. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. Silva's really laying the low down there. Liverpool to kick off. Kicking from left to right. And away we go. Ball goes out for a throw to Man City on the right-hand side, just in their own half. It's thrown in. Haaland and Van Dijk together. Liverpool win the throw. Robertson brings it inside and has it taken off him. It's played forward. It's a throw to Liverpool. Rico Lewis won that one. Flicked on, brought down by Gakpo. He's under pressure there. Gets the throw. Played forward by Van Dijk, headed away. Haaland flicks it on, gives it to Foden. A lot of players around him, and he's had the ball taken off him. Goes to Robertson, who lays it back to Kelleher. Gets it back from Van Dijk. Robertson plays it inside. So Bosley. Back to Robertson. He goes back to Kelleher. Drives it long left-footed. Headed away there. It's played out to the right-hand side. Mo Salah cuts inside on his left foot, puts a cross into the box. It's a low one that no one can catch up with, and it goes out for a goal kick. Had a couple of runners in the box to aim for Mo Salah there, but it's just a bit too far in front of him. Goal's chipped forward, played inside, but has lost it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah gives it to Trent, who turns, plays it inside. Szoboszlai. Back to Gomez. He's been forced back by Gundogan. He gives it back to Kelleher. Back to Gomez. Trent plays it inside. Bernardo Silva cuts that ball out in the middle and blasts it straight over everyone and out for a goal kick. Don't know if Ederson's injured or not, but he's certainly been replaced for this game. Nothing's been said. Mo Salah's pulled down there by Ake. Referee gives the free kick just on the halfway line on the right-hand side. Played short to Mo Salah. It goes back to Trent. And across to Gomez. Gomez gets it back to Trent. Played inside, but it's a poor one. McAllister couldn't make it. He's battling with Haaland. Gundogan loses it. Gravenberch played it forward to Gakpo. Gakpo's got a chance of a shot now. It's turned inside. Has his chance gone? Oh, I thought it took so long. He cut back inside on his right foot and he was surrounded by City players, but got a shot away. It's a good save down to his right by Ortega, but it's given offside eventually. Don't know if it was Gakpo was offside or not. Oh, that's close, that. I think if that had gone in, it's maybe the shot. It's the shot that came in from Gakpo, and Diaz was stood right in front of the keeper, so he was in an offside position, so interfering. Ortega plays it forward. Kanji's fouled by Diaz. Kanji plays it across. Goes inside. Silva comes across to Ake. He's gone back across to Diaz. Then to Walker. Walker has to go back to Ortega. Ortega chips one into centre midfield. It's brought down by Foden. Plays it forward for Haaland to chase it, but Gomez has that under control and nods it back to Kelleher. Gets it straight back off Kelleher. Gives it to Trent on the right-hand side. He chips it down the line, looking for the run of Diaz or Salah. Salah gets there. Diaz plays the ball out for the throw, and it's taken quickly by Liverpool. The recycle to the halfway line. McAllister gets it out. Szoboszlai on the right-hand side. Got a chance to cross one low into the box. Diaz went challenging for the ball, tumbled over the ball, bounced into the arms of Ortega. No foul. Like Man City are just going to try and slow things down. Liverpool started off at a fast pace. Man City is slowing it down. Foden. Kanji's given it away to Gravenberch. Got Salah. So he played it to his right-hand side to Szoboszlai, but the ball was just slightly behind him. He managed to chip a shot out. Ortega went down to his right and made a comfortable save. It was just a bit of a poor pass behind the man. Walker plays it inside. Foden gets a nudge in the back, but the referee says play on. Walker again. Diaz plays it inside to Foden. Foden gets a nudge again, but he's got it out to Gundogan. Nunez now. Tries to pull the ball inside, but Gravenberch's blocked that one. Szoboszlai chips it out to the left to Robertson with a chance to run forward now. Crosses halfway line. Gakpo's made a run inside, but it goes through to Diaz. He just couldn't get out of his feet. Gakpo still has it on the edge of the box. Got a chance of a shot for Szoboszlai. That's blocked. Szoboszlai still got the ball though. There's still a bit of space here for Trent to cross one in, and he does. It's too far in front of everybody. Goes out for a throw on the far side. It's a good start by Liverpool though. It's a quick start. What's that? Ake there's got a problem with his left wrist or his left hand. Showing the ref. Looks like he's going to be okay. Throw to Man City on the right side. Walker's going to take it. Goes long down the line. Flicked on by Haaland. It's picked up by Gomez and he lays it all the way back to Kelleher. Gomez now plays a ball into centre midfield. It's McAllister. Trent goes back to Gomez. Back to Kelleher. To Gomez again. Goes to Szoboszlai on the right-hand side. He immediately plays it inside. It's just a bit too far in front of Trent, who was looking for the ball. Bernardo Silva kicks the ball out. He thinks it's his throw, and he does get it. It must have been another deflection off a Liverpool player there. So Ake is going to take this throw on the left-hand side about halfway inside the Liverpool half. It's not much movement. Gundogan, but the ball ran away from Ake and it's been thumped forward. Diaz was chasing it and almost got to it, just couldn't control it, and it's ran all the way through to Ortega, who's picked it up. The Liverpool looking to get forward quickly. Ortega rolls it forward and then goes long. It's a poor one, looking for Haaland, but Van Dijk beats him to it. Liverpool squeezing them deep in their own half, Man City. Still haven't got it out, and Liverpool have won it back. Goes to Szoboszlai. He has a shot from long. It's parried by the goalkeeper at his near post. It's laid out to Trent, who made a run on the right-hand side. Tried to get his cross in, but it's blocked, and it's a corner for Liverpool. It's a great start by Liverpool. They're really on this. Must have moved about a bit in front of Ortega there, because all he could do is parry it with his left hand. Corner on the right-hand side for Liverpool. McAllister's going to take it, right-footed away swinger. It's played short to Szoboszlai on the edge of the box, gives it back to McAllister, almost sold him short. Szoboszlai again to the back post, to Trent Alexander, Van Dijk. His header at the back post hits the far post as he goes across the post, and it comes out. Great cross by Szoboszlai. Van Dijk on the back post on his own. He's still up as Van Dijk. Gomez plays out to the right to Szoboszlai again. It's been all Liverpool so far. That's the closest we've come to a goal. Off the post by Van Dijk from his header. It's played forward. Mo Salah's going to get that on the right-hand side. He's got plenty of space as well. Comes inside on his left foot. Chips it in to the back post, and it's slotted in there by Gakpo. There was no one anywhere near him, and it was a tap-in from a yard out, and Liverpool take the lead. And only what they deserved. The first 11 minutes, they've been all over Man City. It's been a great 12 minutes by Liverpool, this. Really has been superb. They've run Man City ragged. You won't think that Man City are, well, one of the best teams in Europe. They look like second rate at the moment. That's a great ball there. Mo Salah's no one anywhere near him. Into the right-hand corner. He cuts back on his left foot, comes inside and just chips one to the back post, and Gakpo's made a late run that no one's gone with him. He just rolls it across the goal. Gakpo just turns it in. Great stuff by Liverpool. Liverpool are away again, down the right side. Salah again. Diaz puts it out. It's a throw. Foden's gone down, holding his right knee. It's holding his right knee, is Foden. Don't look comfortable. Seeing what happened there. Oh, yeah. Gravenberch tried to back heel one behind him as Foden was coming in behind him, and he got the boot on his knee from the back heel. Totally accidental. Kyle Walker didn't know that Gakpo was coming in from behind him. Bit of ball watching. An easy slot in for Gakpo. Play stopped while Foden's receiving treatment. Bernardo Silva and Walker having a lot to say between each other. Silva and Ake as well. And to think that they're a goal up, but Van Dijk hit the post only a couple of minutes before that. They could have been 2 or 3-0 down by now. Well, look at it. That header from Van Dijk that hit the post bounced away because there was 2 Liverpool players stood almost on the goal line, went to just tap that ball in, and it bounced away from the pair of them. Luckily for Man City. Anyway, we're away again now. Gravenberch has the ball on halfway. Gives it to Gomez. Liverpool have had 5 shots, 3 of them on target already. Nothing from Man City whatsoever. Ball goes across to the left. Brought down by Gakpo. Walker's with him. Plays it inside to Gravenberch. They've won it back as Gravenberch. Gakpo. Lewis is claiming the throw there, but it's given Liverpool's way. Goes back to Van Dijk, just on the halfway line. And he goes all the way back to Kelleher. Man City not really interested in putting the press on at all at the moment. Haaland was jogging forward, but he was the only one. Goes out to Gomez on the right. He chips the ball forward into midfield. It's over the head of Foden. Goes down to Salah. Salah came back from an offside position, so the free kick's given. And goes out to the right. Diaz goes out to Walker on the right-hand side. He's held up by Gakpo. Chips it forward for Haaland, but that's not going to get all the right in Haaland. He's not seeing much service at the moment. Goes through to Kelleher. He plays it forward. McAllister. Trent. He goes back to Kelleher. And gives it back to Trent. He goes long. Looking for Salah. Salah's got it as well. And Ake managed to recover for a moment there and just got his foot to the ball to put it away for a corner. Otherwise, Salah was in on goal. I thought he'd beaten Ake for pace at first there. It just did show Ake just a bit of the ball, allowed him to get his toe to it. Anyway, it's a corner on the right-hand side. So going to be taken by McAllister again, another right-footed away swinger. Comes in now. It's a free header again, and it flags up again, but that was Van Dijk almost on the penalty spot. A free header, and he put it wide. Don't know whether they've given. I mean, he's got a free header, and he really ought to have done a bit better than that. Comes across to the left. It's played down the line. It's lost. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Gakpo chips one over the bar from the edge of the box after they quickly robbed Man City. Salah connecting with Trent Alexander-Arnold, rolled it across to Gakpo on the edge of the box, and he was just on the turn, hit it over the bar. But it's all Liverpool, this. And they're really attacking Man City down that right-hand side with Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold. They're on them again, to Liverpool. They've managed to get it away this time, though. Walker on the right-hand side. Plays it inside to Lewis. Lewis has to give it back to Walker. And it goes back to Ortega. Ortega goes to the right-hand side. Nunez tries to get it inside to Foden, but it's picked up by McAllister. And he goes all the way back. Kelleher, Gomez chips it down the right-hand side again, looking for Salah. Gomez picks it up. Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to go all the way back to Kelleher again, and it'll rebuild up from Kelleher. He goes long and left, looking for Gakpo. Gakpo picks the ball up and chips it forward. Robertson, now he played the ball onto Lewis and away for a corner. The Liverpool attacking on that left-hand side, but attacking with pace as well. It's not slow stuff, it's fast. They're really running hard at the Man City defenders, and they're all at 6s and 7s. It's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold who's going to take it from the left-hand side, another right-footed in-swinger. They give Van Dijk a free header this time. One of them is going to put in, he's hit the post, gone wide with one. The next one will go in. They can't compete with him. Hand up. Comes in. It's one at the near post. It's flicked away, but poorly. Haaland managed to get it away. Back to Trent. He puts another cross in, but it's a huge one. It's way high and far. No one's getting anywhere near that, and it goes out for a goal kick. Okay. Goes back to Ortega. It's played forward, looking for the run. Nunez is pressurising Trent. Does well to shield the ball, though. Gets it back to Kelleher, who drives it out to the left. Goes out for a throw to Man City. Ball goes back. Diaz who brings it across and gives it to Ake. Back to Nunez. He's going to have to go back to Ortega. Ortega gets out quickly. It's Gundogan. He goes back across. Diaz with the ball at his feet comes back to the left to Ake and then to Gundogan. He's been forced backwards though, and he has to go back to Ortega. Gundogan gives his goalkeeper an angle, gets the ball across to the right-hand side to Walker. Walker heads it inside. It's getting tight as this. And Liverpool have won it back on the edge of the box, but Gakpo has immediately lost it. And Lewis comes forward. It's played into midfield. Gundogan plays out to the left. Nunez, just on the edge of the box, now got a chance to attack. Comes inside. It's easily taken off him by Trent. And Trent comes forward down the right-hand side. And then he's fouled by Nunez. And gets a yellow card for it. Probably quite rightly too. Nunez made that tackle from behind as Trent was away. Yeah, didn't get anywhere near the ball, Nunez. Gonna have to watch himself to be booked so early in the game. Free kick's taken. It ends up back with Kelleher. Gomez. Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. Man City just playing a higher line this time, having forcing Liverpool back. Ball goes to Salah, but he's beaten to it by Ake. Kanji plays the ball inside to Haaland on the edge of the box. Van Dijk manages to win the ball off him, but Man City have won it back. Kanji to Gundogan. Ake, Foden, back to Ake, inside to Gundogan, to Foden. He has to go back. Bernardo Silva goes across to Walker. Gakpo's pressurising him, and he has to go all the way back. And Diaz goes all the way back to Ortega. It's played inside to Akanji. Ortega goes to the right to Diaz, to Walker, but Liverpool are really squeezing them up here now, really putting the pressure on. Gravenberch brings Foden down in the centre of the field just to take the pressure off Man City, because Liverpool were swarming all over the Man City defenders there as they played it amongst each other. Bernardo Silva has the ball from the free kick, gives it to Akanji, to Foden, to Ake, Gundogan, slid inside by Nunes. Foden got a chance to run in that inside left position, turns inside on his left foot, plays it along the edge of the box, and it's picked up by Gakpo, but it's been won back by Man City. Bernardo Silva goes across to the left to Nunez. Nunez gets it back from Ake. Gives it back to Ake. Foden now. Goes back out to Nunez. Ball's played inside to the run. Chip to the back post. Van Dijk beats Haaland to the ball, and then Keller comes out to gather the ball up as it drops in the edge of the area. First time that Man City have got a ball across looking for Haaland to attack it. Kelleher goes down the right looking for Salah. He didn't win it, but Liverpool have picked the ball up in midfield with Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai now gives it to Salah on the right. Got a chance to come inside on his left foot, and he does. He chips it to the back post where Gakpo is waiting. He heads it into the box. But Diaz had gone to the near post. Gakpo just headed it into the middle. It dropped over his head, and Ortega comes out and cleans the ball up. Akanji now on the edge of his box. Diaz inside to Gundogan, back to Diaz. Comes out to Foden. Foden looks to chip one forward, but Gravenberch blocks it. Goes out for a throw to City on the left, just short of the halfway line. Ake is going to take this throw. He goes back. Diaz. Bernardo Silva on halfway out, plays it inside to Rico Lewis. He has to go back to Walker. Lewis was fouled, but referee's given the advantage and the play goes on. Diaz plays the ball long to the left to Nunez. Plays it on to Alexander-Arnold, but he's given it away to Gundogan. Foden. Kanji plays it inside. Diaz to the right to Walker. Kanji plays it inside, but it's a poor ball. It's picked up. Salah has to go back though. And eventually Gomez cleans it up, lays it back to Kelleher. As you can see, a noticeable higher line by Man City now, not giving Liverpool the time to build it up from the back. Keller has to go long, looking for Gakpo, who's going to beat Walker to those balls. He's a lot taller than him. The ball goes out, throws given to Liverpool. Goes back to McAllister. He lays it back to Van Dijk. Back to McAllister. Robertson, still going. He's stumbling a bit. Walker takes the ball off him as he was stumbling. Gravenberch quick into the tackle. Szoboszlai across to Alexander-Arnold. He's got a chance of a shot. It's blocked on the edge of the box and it goes out for a throw. Kanji with a block there. Vital block as well, because it was opening up for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Then we know well he can strike him. Anyway, Trent's going to take this throw on the right-hand side. Now he goes back. Gets it back from Gravenberch. Goes back to Gomez. Gomez again. Back to Gravenberch on the right. Gomez goes long to the left for Gakpo, who brings it down beautifully. Walker holds him up, comes back inside on his right foot, lays it inside. Diaz has it on the edge of the box, goes across to Trent on the opposite side. He lays it back. Gravenberch to Gomez, to Van Dijk, back to Gomez, just in the centre circle now. Inside. Back out to Van Dijk. Man City slowly squeezing them up and the ball has to go back to Kelleher. It's played out to Alexander-Arnold, inside to Szoboszlai. Only just could reach it. That's a stretch for that, but he's got it away. Gravenberch turns, Foden pulls him back and gets a yellow card. Free kick to Liverpool, just in the centre circle. Gomez plays it to Van Dijk and lays it back to Kelleher. Ball goes long to Salah again. He's going to get this one again, is Salah. Kanji manages to get his challenge in just on the edge of the box and it goes out for a corner. Salah showing his pace. He's lost no pace even at 32. He's quick down that side. He's given Akanji a real hard time. Corner on the right for Liverpool. Probably McAllister again with the right-footed away swinger. Van Dijk's coming across. We're looking for him. Liverpool just setting themselves in the box as McAllister places the ball. Gets his arm up. Right-footed away swinger. To the penalty spot. It's off a few heads. So it's brought to the edge of the box. Alexander-Arnold on the back post. Hits a low shot and it just goes wide of that right-hand post. Came through a crowd of players, so the goalkeeper was nowhere near it. Oh, and it must have just almost flicked the post as it went past. Yeah, it did flick the post as it went past. That's twice Liverpool have hit the post. Despite the goal, it's still only 1-0. Aki plays the ball inside to Akanji, then goes long down the left-hand side, looking for the run of Nunez, but Gomez comes across and he's barged off the ball and the referee gives the free kick. Nunez not happy with that one. Second quickly with Gravenberch coming forward. Szoboszlai just on the halfway line. Goes across to Van Dijk. He gives it inside to Szoboszlai gets it away down the left-hand side to Gakpo again. He lays it inside to Szoboszlai. Robertson now. Plays it inside for Gakpo again into the box. He's got a chance to get the ball around. It's still in the box there. It's just almost cleared by Man City. And I think they let it run out for a corner there, did they? No, referees looked like it had rolled out, but it hasn't. Comes out to Liverpool on the halfway line with Van Dijk. It's been given away there by McAllister. Gundogan comes away now. He's nudged in the back by Gravenberch. It's going to be a free kick, and he gets a yellow card. While waiting for this free kick to be taken, don't forget, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, get your comments in, and of course, hit the notification bell. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far and is supporting the channel. We really do appreciate it. It does help with the algorithm. Still arguing about this free kick at the moment. It's not been taken, so we're not missing anything at the moment. Bernardo Silva's over it. It's probably just halfway inside the Liverpool half. It's very central, this. Walker takes it short, gives it to Silva. He goes across to Gundogan. Has to go back. Liverpool starts squeezing up with Mo Salah. It's played inside and has to be chipped forward, but it looks like it was an offside. And what Man City were doing, I don't know. They were allowed to be squeezed by Liverpool, going back, and then it was just chipped forward with no real plan by Man City, and they've not really got their game together at the moment. Liverpool on the edge of the box with Gomez. Goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher chips it down the right-hand side. Looking for Diaz. He doesn't win it. Ake does. Nunez plays it against. Has come away with Szoboszlai. He's got it across to left-hand side. It's Walker who's got a bit of pace about him. He just gets the ball first and plays it out for a throw, which is taken quickly by Liverpool. Given back to Van Dijk on the halfway line. Robertson now plays it inside to McAllister. Got a bit of space in front of him to go forward. Swaps passes with Gakpo. Recycled back to Van Dijk. He goes across to the right-hand side. Salah chips the ball into the box. Diaz is there. He goes down in the box. There's no penalty given and no real appeal for either. And Man City are straight away again with Gundogan. Ake has to go back to Ortega. Akanji. Gundogan chips it forward, looking for the run of Haaland, but it's not getting there. It's played forward, looking for Salah, who goes down. He thinks he was pushing the back by Ake, but the referee gives nothing. Bernardo Silva comes away on the left now, gives it to Nunez. Back to Bernardo Silva, comes inside to Akanji, back to Nunez, back to Bernardo Silva. He plays it inside. Gundogan, Haaland to Lewis. Got a chance. Lewis on the right-hand edge of the box. It's a bit of a scuffed shot. He was looking for that far post of Kelleher there. Just slightly off target. Rolls away. About a yard or so wide. He tries to go put a bit of curl on it with his right foot by hitting it on the outside of his right foot, looking for that far corner. Scuffs it, gets no curl or anything on it. It goes wide. Salah again there, not happy with the challenge on the halfway line. Referee saw nothing wrong with it. Play goes on. Rico Lewis gives it to Haaland. Got a chance to run at the defence now, but he let it go just too far in front of him, and it's prodded away by Gomez, but it's picked up again by Walker. Gundogan. Walker overlaps him. Goes inside. Well, Bernardo Silva thought that Rico Lewis was making a run for him, and he didn't. Plays the ball into the inside right position. Nobody was there. Goes out for a goal kick to Liverpool. 5 minutes to go this first half. It's been a frenetic one for Man City. A good one for Liverpool, but for all their chances and possession, still only 1-0. Man City are not out of this yet. Throw on the halfway line. No, it's given to Liverpool or Man City. Man City are arguing about Rico Lewis not happy again. Robertson goes back to Van Dijk, and he goes back to Kelleher. Gomez out to the right. Played into Diaz. So Bosley has to turn back. Gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Goes back to Gomez and sweeps it across the right-hand side to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to McAllister. Van Dijk goes back to Kelleher. Out to the right. Trent plays it inside. Diaz manages to turn. Gives it to inside there to McAllister, who tried to get the ball through. Robertson couldn't reach it, and it goes all the way through to Ortega, who drills it forward, looking for Haaland. Fouled by Gundogan on the halfway line. It's McAllister who's down. Helped up by Van Dijk. Just a bit of a barge in the back by Gundogan. Nothing more. Gravenberch in the centre circle. Goes back to Gomez. Goes to Van Dijk. Robertson. And then goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher gives it to Gomez. And it comes to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays it inside to Szoboszlai, who chips one forward for Salah to chase, but Ortega's well out of his ground and nods it away into the sidelines for a throw. Taken quickly by Trent. Gives it to Gravenberch in the centre circle again. He gives it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes long down the right-hand side looking for the run of Salah, but it was intercepted by Ake. It goes back to Ortega. He goes out to the right-hand side now. Back to Ortega. He comes across to the left, but it's to nobody in particular, and it's going to be allowed to run out by Szoboszlai. And a throw to Liverpool. Again, that's poor stuff by Man City. They just haven't got themselves together. Van Dijk coming forward on the left-hand side. Goes all the way across to Gakpo. Walker quickly with him. Plays it inside to Diaz. He's just let it run away from him, but Liverpool have won the ball back. Trent to Szoboszlai. Back to Trent. He's looking for the run of Gravenberch or maybe Salah. It was in between the pair of them, and neither of them got to it. But Liverpool are squeezing forward again there, and they've won the ball back. Salah's not happy again. He's saying that he got a kick down the back of his heel. Furious Salah. Walker has the ball now. Plays it inside to Lewis. Looking for the run of Nunez into the box on the left-hand side. Nunez has to turn and go back out. Ake now. Gives it inside to Lewis. Foden to Bernardo Silva to Walker. Now on the right-hand side, but they have to go back. Back with Bernardo Silva again. Foden, Silva, Gundogan, back to Silva. Down the right-hand side from Walker, comes back to Silva again. To Foden. Walker on the right-hand side, almost on the touchline. He's having to go backwards though. He's got no outball inside to Silva. Can Silva do anything now? He's coming across to the left-hand side. Gets it out to Nunez. He's got a chance to attack. But he puts a cross in early, which is flicked away by Gravenberch. And then Gakpo helps it even longer. Diaz has picked the ball up. Gakpo was fouled as he put the ball across. He's looking for the run of Salah, but it's crossed out. Gundogan, Silva. It's won again by Liverpool, and it's put through for Salah this time in the inside right position. He's got a chance to cross it as he gets into the box. He tries to, with his left foot, hits Ake and goes out for a corner. Gravenberch seems to be back on his feet again, walking a bit gingerly. I've seen no replay of the foul, so I don't know, but Akanji has been given a yellow card, so it must have been a foul. Just see the replay of this now. Not a great deal in that. Unfortunate to get a yellow card for it. I don't think he really touched him. As we go into last 3 minutes of added time, chance for McAllister to put a right-footed or waist swinger in there and see if Van Dijk can attack another one. It's almost scored twice, hit the post with one. It's played short. Szoboszlai. He goes across the box. He's laid it even further across to Trent Alexander-Arnold, whose right-footed shot is high, wide and handsome. Just a minute or so to go this first half. Liverpool have dominated and would like to have had that second. Man City is still in this. Into the last minute of this added time. Ball's played long. It's a free header for Gomez, though. Tried to get it forward for Salah, but it's drifted out for a throw, and Akanji takes the throw and goes all the way back to Ortega. It goes out to Diaz. Diaz goes long, looking for Nunez, but he's beaten to the header. Then Gravenberch turns nicely. Deflection favours Liverpool as Szoboszlai picks it up. McAllister now goes long and left to Akanji. Akanji. It's brought inside. Gakpo brought that one down. It's Diaz who brings it across and goes back to Van Dijk. Inside to McAllister again, back to Van Dijk. Into the last couple of seconds, and in fact the referee brings it to an end this first half, and Liverpool winning. No question that Liverpool have been the better team and could have been 2 or 3 up. They've hit the post twice, once with a Van Dijk header and the second with a snapshot from Trent Alexander-Arnold that hit the post as well. So they've had several other efforts as well that have been close. It's really been a dominant performance by Liverpool. But it's only 1-0 and Man City are still in this, despite the domination of Liverpool. So Liverpool would have loved the second or a third and would be pushing for one early in that second half, really, to turn their dominance into more goals. You can always tell when a game's been good because it flies past, and that first 45 minutes has absolutely sailed past. You haven't been able to take your eyes off the game because it's been frenetic pace from Liverpool. They've really put the pressure on Man City when they've been in the last third of Man City's half. They've squeezed them up tight. They've put the the squeeze on, and they've won the ball back several times and created chances. And Man City have been disjointed and not created a thing in that first half. And they have looked at a team that's lacking in confidence and belief. And who would have thought they would have said that about Man City? Well, we are at half time. We are at 1-0 to Liverpool. A chance for everyone to get their comments in, what they've seen in the first half. If you don't want to comment, just give us a prediction for the final score. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, get your comments in if you do want to add a comment. And of course, hit the notification bell so that you're aware of when our next live watch-alongs are on. Probably next Thursday. There are games on Thursday, and it'll probably be next Thursday. Which one I'm not sure of yet, but I will put an advertisement out for everybody so you know which game we're watching. So I said 2-0 to Liverpool at the beginning. I'll stick with that. I think they'll get another one in this second half. Or maybe another 2, the way it's been going. The City can't keep on playing like this. Pep's got to make some changes. He's got to get some cohesion. Liverpool have been too quick from on the ball. They've put too much pressure quickly on the ball. And Man City have been losing it easily. And they just haven't known what to do. They've had no answer to Liverpool's pace and power. Well, that's my opinion anyway. Let us know what you think. Let us know in the comments. Your chance to have your say while it's at half time. Thanks to everyone who has been watching the channel so far, supporting us. It really does help with the algorithm. We really do appreciate all the support. Do you think there needs to be some changes at half time? Not for Liverpool, I wouldn't think, but maybe Man City. Gundogan and Bernardo Silva just at the end of their careers now. Just seem to be slowing down. Don't seem to be able to dominate the games like they used to. Foden's not seen much of the ball. Haaland, he's had nothing to feed on so far. I don't think he's had an attempt at goal or anything yet. Something smells nice. What?
Well, you like, and then you're doing that. It's fun.
Good. I'll have some later. Chance for people to comment, but they don't want to comment at the moment. I don't know why, but just look at this. The way the things stand at the moment with regards to the top of the table. I don't know whether it's been updated or not. As it stands, Liverpool 9 points clear. 9 points clear of Arsenal. As it stands at the moment, 9 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea in third. Man City 11 points behind. Surely, if this game ends this way, that's the end of Man City's challenge for this year. They aren't going to pull 11 points back. You wouldn't think. They are capable of it, but they just don't look like it at the moment. They look a disjointed team and a team that's lacking in confidence, belief, any cohesion as well. I mean, that might be down a lot to Liverpool really putting the press on, the quick press. They've really got at Man City when they've had the ball and they've won it back a lot. I don't know what the stats are regards to possession. I'll just have a look and see what the stats say. What the possession stats are. It's It's actually more equal than I thought. Liverpool 54%, Man City 46%. I actually thought it would have been maybe 60, 40, 65, 35. 10 shots for Liverpool to Man City's 1, and that was the one that Rico Lewis dribbled by the far post. 4 shots on target, none by Man City. 4 shots off target, 1 by Man City. 2 block shots, none by Man City. 17 touches by Liverpool in the opposition box, 5 by Man City. Goalkeeper saves, none for Kelleher, 3 for Ortega. Corners, 5 for Liverpool, none for Man City. So you can tell that Liverpool have really dominated this game so far. Just going through the highlights of that half. The 2 missed chances from Van Dijk. The header at the far post that he headed back across the goal and it hit the post. The second one, right in the middle of the goal, free header, he should have really buried it, but he didn't. Mo Salah's been a real thorn in the side for Man City, for Ake especially. He's given him a torrid time. They've looked to get the ball out quickly to him over the top and give Mo Salah the chance to run onto the ball on the right hand side, and that's how he created the goal that we've had so far, but he's also created several other opportunities. Maybe Man City might look to double up on Mo Salah if they can. They can't afford to keep giving him the room that they have. But get your comments in if you think differently, if you've got an idea regarding team tactics for Liverpool or Man City, or maybe just a couple of substitutions, or if you've got a final prediction for the score. Do you think Liverpool are going to run out 2 or 3-0, or do you think Man City will get back into it this second half? Surely Man City can't play as bad in the second half as they have in the first. They're just better than that. Sooner or later, they're going to come out with this bad run and get back to the team that we know they are. But is it going to be today? Let me know what you think. Get involved. Join us in the conversation. Thanks to everybody who has been watching the channel so far. Please, if you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we're doing the next live watch-alongs. Hit the like button. It just helps us with the algorithm to grow this channel a bit more. Get your comments in. Let us know what you think. Get interactive with us. Let us know what you think. We can discuss them while we're at half-time. Get your score predictions in. I've predicted that it'll be a 2-0. Right at the beginning of the game, I said it was going to be a 2-0 to Liverpool. I haven't changed my mind so far. But if you think I'm wrong, you think it's going to be, it's going to be more than that. Do you think? Well, there's no doubt about it. Man City have got to get the next goal. If they can score early in the second half, then it's game on. But can they do it? Any Man City fans out there still think your team can do it? Is this Man City run, is it just bad form, or is it just some of your team are beginning to feel, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, they're not as young as they used to be, are they? Walker? Some of your team just beginning to feel the legs a bit now? Or is it just a bit of bad luck, just a bad run that they'll come out of sooner or later? Well, they need to, because if they lose this game, they'll be 11 points behind Liverpool, and I just can't see them being in the race after that. But I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm not far away from the second half now. Looking forward to it. It's been good first half. It's been good from Liverpool anyway, put it that way. I'd like to see City become more competitive, because then it really will be a good game. But what do they need to do to become more competitive? What do you think, Man City fans? I won't mind the coffee if you're making one. Thank you. Some big games coming up over the December period. There's something like 50 odd games, live games to be shown. So there's plenty of opportunity for to do some live watch-alongs. Next one will be Thursday, if you can join us. Just looking for the teams to be on the way out now, which there should be shortly. I don't know whether they're showing Pep in the Man City dressing room. I'm not sure whether that's now or that's recorded 17:04. No, it's not. It's not now. It says 17:04 on the clock behind him. So that's obviously recorded from another time. It's actually in the Man City dressing room. So it's not at a tan field. I thought it might have been in there, but no, it's too much. That's too unlikely that Pep would let anybody into the dressing room in a current game. Grealish is out there warming up. Savinho's warming up as well. I can never understand why at half time, when the Man City manager will be making tactical changes and giving players instructions or other, that the substitutes are out on the field warming up. Surely they'd want to be in there knowing what's going on, what's been said, what's been told, but they never seem to be. I can't understand it. Then what do I know? Expected goals for Liverpool, 1.53 for City, 0.07. So they're not expected to succumb any other Man City today. Just that one chance by Rico Lewis where he went for the far right-hand post of Kelleher with his right foot, coming in from the right-hand side with his outside of his right foot, just trying to kill it, and he scuffed it completely, and that's the only chance that they've had. Liverpool going through a few warm-ups again now, ready for the second half. The manager's just getting himself settled down. Well, there's no scratches on Pep's head. There's one on his nose, but it doesn't look a fresh one, so maybe he's not thrown a wobbler today. We're just about ready to kick off now. Man City to kick off the second half. And away we go. Big roar from the crowd. Liverpool kicking from right to left this second half. I don't know whether they're kicking towards the cop end. I can't really tell. But anyway, the ball's with Silva in the Comes out to the right to Walker. Haaland has to go back to Diaz. Akanji out to Gundogan. Akai back to Gundogan. Inside to Akanji. Ake comes across to Walker on the right, still in the Man City half. It's played forward and Liverpool win the ball. So Bosley, McAllister comes across to the left. It's Van Dijk. Robertson on his outside gets the ball. Gakpo has to go back, has to go all the way back, in fact, to Kelleher. Thank you. Ball on the right hand side, looking for Salah. He's beaten to the ball. Man City picked the ball up. Bernardo Silva just on the halfway line, drifting across to the left. Ball has to go back to Ake. Diaz has the ball. Nothing in front of him, no movement. And the one is Walker to the right. He's made the run and the ball goes out to Walker. He's offside though by the time he gets the ball. And the free kick is given. De Bruyne warming up there as well. So there's going to be some changes soon for Man City. Kelleher hits the ball long on the left. Gakpo can't get there. Robertson's fighting for the ball. Van Dijk puts it out and it's a throw to Man City. It's played back by Bernardo Silva. And has to go back by Diaz to Ortega. He plays it out to the right-hand side to Walker. There's a runner ahead. It's chipped forward. It was Haaland, but Van Dijk's sticking close to him and wins the ball. It's Lewis in midfield. He has to go back to Bernardo Silva. Lewis is pushed over there and gets the foul. McAllister there. It's taken quickly. Silva to Diaz, across to Ake. Plays the ball looking for the run of Nunez. Liverpool give it away. Lewis. Akanji. It's played inside to Silva. Outside to Nunez again. Ake back to Nunez. Ake again. Silva. Goes out to Nunez again. Played inside for the run of Foden. He's got a chance to cut it back. He can't. It's blocked. Goes out for a corner. City enjoying a few passes there to get their confidence going. Corner on the left-hand side. Gundogan's going to take it right-footed in swinger. Comes in now. It's onto the penalty spot. It's headed over. It's an easy catch for Kelleher there at the back post. And he lays it out quickly to Robertson. Robertson striding forward, plays the ball down the centre to Gakpo. He's in on the goal. That's a great save by Ortega. Oh, they're saying it was maybe a tackle. I thought the goalkeeper saved it, but maybe Nunez just got his foot in. It's a great break by Liverpool there, though. maybe Núñez did just get his foot in. I thought maybe the goalkeeper made the save, but whichever way, it's a corner to Liverpool on the left-hand side. Robertson just getting some words of wisdom from Arne Slot. Trent's going to take this from the right-footed in-swinger. And it comes, it's flicked on. Another one by Van Dijk, and never at the near post this time, flicked it just over the bar. No one with him. Another great chance for Virgil van Dijk. There's no one with him. There's no one challenging him. Oh, I can't believe that's the third time that he's nearly scored, and they haven't learnt the lesson, Man City. Well, they will when he puts the next one in the back of the net. It's Diaz. Has to go back to Ortega. Diaz to Silva. Plays it inside to Kanji. Run of Walker. Walker has been played in. It's a good ball. Walker gets the crossing. It's blocked by Van Dijk. Robertson plays the ball up quickly, looking for the break, but Diaz can't get there. Gundogan plays it out. Núñez now with Alexander-Arnold with him. Turns inside onto his right foot, lays it out to Gundogan. Akai puts the ball in. Gravenberch heads it away and out for a corner. Another Gundogan right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Szoboszlai marking Haaland. Comes in now into that centre spot, but it's headed away by Van Dijk. Foden, challenged by Szoboszlai, wins the ball back. Lays it inside. Back to Foden. But he can't get to the ball before it runs out for a dead ball. Shepherded out by the Liverpool defence. Man City have started the second half better than they did the first half. We saw the substitutes warming up at half-time and De Bruyne after the second half started, but seemed to have sat them down as Pep at the moment. Maybe he's quite happy with the way Man City have started this second half. Anyway, Keller has the ball at his feet. Gomez, he's closed down quickly. That was poor by Liverpool there. You could see that Man City were playing the high press, lucky to get away with a deflection that goes for a goal kick. And it wasn't a goal kick. Núñez was right. It came off Gomez's back heel and it should have been a corner. Gundogan picks the ball up, gives it to Diaz in centre midfield, inside to Rico Lewis. Goes out to Walker on the right-hand side. He has to go back to Diaz. Bernardo Silva wants it deep in his own half. Goes all the way across to Ake on the left-hand side. Bernardo Silva making a run forward. Plays out to Lewis. He's got Walker on his right-hand side. He's got a chance of a cross. It goes, cuts it back, does Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva tries to chip it across the bits from a tight angle, and he manages to chip it over the bar. That's better for Man City. It's a good start by Man City from this. Bernardo Silva took the ball that was cut back by Walker, took it close to the dead ball line, tried to chip it back across, but could only chip it over the bar from a tight angle. Liverpool fans just trying to get behind their team for the second half because it's not been the best of starts for Liverpool here, and they've given the ball away again there. Ake picks the ball up. Oh, they're giving it away. It's been lost and they're in on goal by Salah now. Salah chips it in and puts it over the bar. And I had my mortgage on Salah scoring there and he didn't. Bernardo Silva gave it away and he was the last defender. He sold Akanji short. And then Man City on his left foot. Mo Salah is leaning back as he hits the shot and hits it over the bar. He only had to roll it past him. Walker has the ball on the right-hand side halfway. Gives it to Lewis. Back to Walker. That's almost given away again there. Diaz was almost in on the ball. Then it looks like as the ball went out to Nunez, it was offside. Now the Man City substitutions come. Looks like Nunez is coming off. And Gundogan's going off as well. So Nunez and Gundogan off and Doku and Savinho on. So it's an attacking substitution by Pep. They do need a goal, but that's going to make them just a bit more open at the back. Gomez has the ball now. Foden putting a bit of pressure on him. He goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher goes long. Looking for more. It's Gakpo. Just couldn't keep it in on that left-hand side. Ball goes back to Diaz. He gives it back to Bernardo Silva. Goes across to Akanji on the left-hand side. Doku comes inside and plays it across to the right-hand side to Walker. Walker's got Savinho outside of him now, a bit more support for him. Goes back to centre midfield. Bernardo Silva back to Walker. Back to Savinho. He comes inside again on his left foot, chips the ball forward looking for Haaland, but Van Dijk heads it away and it's helped further on its way. Doku picks it up on halfway with Gravenbach. Doku runs the ball out, thinks he was fouled. Referee thinks no. McAllister gets the ball. Szoboszlai giving it away, Liverpool though. Doku has it again. Comes inside. This time he is fouled. The referee does give the free kick. It's taken quickly. Doku has it again on this left-hand side. Plays it inside to Lewis. Foden, chance of a shot. No, he's lost it, but he's come back out against Doku. Doku in the box, gets it across, looking for Haaland. Haaland's got a chance here. It's blocked as he has his snapshot. Back to Foden, though. Liverpool under pressure here. Doku again comes inside as the shot that's deflected to Foden. Another deflection, takes it out to Gravenberch, and he brings it inside to Szoboszlai. Gravenberch again, chips one down the right-hand side, looking for Gakpo to chase. It's cleared away. But it's a throw for Liverpool on the right-hand side, just relieves the pressure a bit. Doku's made a difference as soon as he's come on. Liverpool just taking the time with this throw, just to lose the momentum for Man City. Given to Szoboszlai, he's lost it to Rico Lewis straight away, and Man City are coming forward again now. Foden has lost the ball. Now Liverpool come forward, but there's no support for Diaz on this left-hand side. He's going to have to go on his own. He's a bit isolated, but he does win the throw. Well done by Diaz. takes the throw and plays it back to Robertson. Robertson goes back to Van Dijk. To Gomez. Back to Gomez from McAllister. Back to Robertson. Diaz plays it inside. It's dummied by McAllister. Gravenberch is run onto it. He plays it across to Szoboszlai. Got Salah out on the left-hand side. Lays it back into Szoboszlai. Plays a cross in. It's a low one that's cleared by Diaz. Szoboszlai tries to get the header then. He wins it and it's chipped back in. Diaz away again. This time Szoboszlai wins the next header, but he's headed out for a goal kick. Run by Haaland, right down the middle. The ball was played for him to run onto, but it's well played by Van Dijk. He's stuck with him and cut that out. Ball's played forward, looking for the run of Salah, but it's too far out to the right-hand side. Salah can't make that before it runs out for a throw. Bernardo Silva coming forward. Sakanji. Diaz to Walker. Walker's got Foden. Foden has to go all the way back. Played back inside to Akanji though in centre midfield. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. They've lost it between them though. Liverpool on the way again with Salah to the edge of the box. Got a chance of a shot. Oh, his left foot shot is wide of the right-hand post. They let him run a long way, did Man City there. Without a challenge, it opened up in front of him. He's quite right to take the shot. Don't know how wide it was. Oh, it wasn't far wide at all. Half a yard wide. Just a bit of slice on it, took it wide. Ball's out to the left. Ake. Doku inside to Ake again. Chip forward looking for Haaland. It's just over his head. He tried to stretch a long leg out to bring it down when he couldn't. It goes all the way through to Kelleher. Rolls it out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk gives him it back as Foden's putting a bit of pressure on. He drives it forward, but it's a free header there for Akanji. Down to Doku. He wins the ball back from Salah and he's away. Just let the ball run away from him a bit there. And Gravenberch, it's given away again. McAllister by Alexander-Arnold. Doku there. Alexander-Arnold defends him well, puts the ball up for a throw. Throw is going to be taken by Ake on that left-hand side, just level with the Liverpool penalty box. Goes long. Held up by Haaland. He lays it back out to Doku. He gives it back to Ake. Back to Doku. Close to that touchline. He plays it inside to Silva. Goes out to Akanji. To Diaz. It's coming across to the right-hand side now. Savinho got a chance to attack that byline. Comes back inside on his left foot and has to go back. Diaz. Walker. Diaz. Savinho. Comes inside on his left foot again, running across that box. It's taken away from him by McAllister. He plays it inside, but it's given away to Akanji. Makanji's robbed though. Szoboszlai plays it inside to Diaz. Diaz is under pressure there. Gravenberg's there. Gakpo's in support. Alexander-Arnold to Mo Salah. Inside to Alexander-Arnold, and it's blocked by the keeper. Still there with Diaz. Diaz hits one. It's blocked again. They're throwing themselves in front of the ball there. Desperate defending by Man City. Eventually, I think there's given an offside there. Mo Salah offside. Mo Salah just half a yard offside on that first ball that's played through, but they let it go on for a long time before they give the free kick. Free kick's taken, coming forward with Bernardo Silva, gives it to Ake. Kanji. Liverpool need that second goal because Man City are well in this now in the second half, not like they were in the first half where they were overrun. Liverpool are still creating chances and wasting them. They're not putting them away. Kanji has the ball now on the left-hand side. He comes inside, gives it to Lewis. Lewis has lost the ball. Immediately played forward for the run of Diaz. Ortega's out. Puts it into touch. Bit of movement on the Liverpool bench. Maybe a couple of substitutions. Looks like Darwin Núñez is putting his shirt on. Could be coming on soon. Ball goes back to Gomez from that throw. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk has to turn and go back to Kelleher. Then gets it back from Kelleher. Inside to McAllister. He goes across to Gomez. Plays a low pass. Robbed off from his Liverpool. Diaz has it now. Savinho goes back to Diaz. Is on the halfway line. Still anybody's game, this. Savinho now on the right-hand side. Foden, centre midfield. Kanji. Ake to Doku. Trent gets a foot in, but Doku's gone round him. Gets another foot in, does Trent. Doku's, well, good play by Doku to turn him there. Gets it into the box, aiming for Haaland, but Van Dijk's there and clears it away. He's headed back in again towards Doku. Doku didn't even go for the ball. He knew he was offside. Szoboszlai wins the ball. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai in centre midfield with a lot of space this time. Gakpo wants the ball, gets it. Robertson on the outside of him, turns inside, there's Gakpo, and hits a shot straight at Ortega. Makes a comfortable save. Lewis comes away with the ball. Gives it to Diaz. Back to Lewis, just in the centre circle. Out to Walker. He gives it to Kanji. And goes across to Ake on the left. Doku's hugging the touchline if he wants to give it to him. Kanji. He comes across to Diaz on centre midfield now. Foden gets it out to Savinho on the right. Savinho attacking the byline. He's got a bit of space to get his cross in there. Van Dijk's there heading it away, and Robertson completes the clearance. No foul there on Diaz, even though he's expecting one. Kanji comes away with it. Plays it across to Doku, who's been a real thorn since he came on. And he's gone past Trent again. Turns back inside, gives it to Silva. Back to Ake. Back to Doku again. Doku is robbed by Trent this time. He flicks it forward, looking for Mo Salah. The move breaks down on the halfway line, and Man City have the ball again. Doku has been a real thorn and has the ball again on the left-hand side. Ake. Ball swept across the right-hand side to Savinho. On the edge of the box, comes back on his left foot. double teamed. Looking for a turn, look backwards and forwards, gets a ball across. Looking for Haaland. Gomez heads it away. Foden picks it up. So Bosley trying to put some pressure on, and it does. It has to go all the way back to Ortega. It's a great pace to this game now. Man City are well in this. They've really been Liverpool's equal in this second half, where they weren't in the first. Silva, centre midfield, just drifting across to the left. Gives it to Ake. Doku wants it and gets it. Comes inside. Trent has left him again. It's a poor ball by Doku, though. Having skinned Trent, Bernardo Silva picks it back up again. Foden gets it out to Doku again. He's seen a lot of the ball as Doku. Goes back to Ake. Ake looking for a run, don't get one. Silva is in support. It's flicked through to Doku again with Trent in front of him. Plays it inside to Foden, who flicks it to Lewis. It's broken down on the edge of the box, though. And then Szoboszlai is fouled by Bernardo Silva. Free kick to Liverpool. Substitutions for Liverpool. Nunez coming on for Gakpo. Surprised at that. Gakpo's had a good game. So Gakpo's coming off, the goal scorer. Nunez comes on for Gakpo. Alexander-Arnold. Maybe that's because he's getting a hard time from Doku. Quansah comes on. I don't know if that's a straight swap or not, but Quansah's going to have it all to do against Doku if he's swapping with Trent Alexander-Arnold, because Doku skinned Trent several times. Anyway, we'll get to take that free kick that Bernardo Silva gave away now. Everybody's walking forward as Kelleher's going to take a long one. Looking for Salah, it's well over his head. Ake has to put it out, though, because it wasn't going to roll out for a goal kick. It's a throw deep in the Man City half on the right-hand side to Liverpool. Van Dijk has it on halfway line, coming forward on the left-hand side. He goes past Foden, he's striding forward, lays it into Nunez. Nunez on his right foot, he's got a chance to play it back. Just can't find his own man, and Lewis clears it. It's recycled back to Diaz on his right foot, on the right-hand side, gets across. Nunez going up for it again, just over his head. It's cleared. Gomez gets the ball back. It's to go back to Kelleher. McAllister to Gomez. Quansah going down the right wing. Ake in front of him. Plays it onto Ake and wins the throw on the right-hand side. Halfway inside the Man City half. Takes the throw quickly. Goes back to Szoboszlai. Gives it to McAllister. Back to Szoboszlai again. He goes back to Gomez and then goes across to Van Dijk. Robertson's there if he wants it, but he goes back to Gomez. Szoboszlai. Back to Gomez. Gomez goes back to Kelleher. 15 minutes to go. Still only 1-0. Kelleher goes long. Down the centre. Liverpool are trying to win this one back, and they have won this one back. Luis Diaz is in, and he's been brought down. It's got to be a penalty, and it is a penalty. Brought down by Ortega as he went across the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper dived for the ball and was brought down. Diaz dallied on the ball, and Liverpool picked his pocket and were away. It was well played by Nunes that held Diaz up, that give the other players the chance to rob the ball. Yeah, Ortega brings Luis Diaz down, and he was well late for the ball. There was a check by VAR, but it's been confirmed as a penalty. Surely this is going to be a Mo Salah penalty on 2-0. It'll kill this game off and probably kill Man City's championship hopes off. Walker's still arguing about it, but there's nothing to argue about. Nothing to argue about whatsoever. Mo Salah just keeping himself away from all the arguments. Even Haaland is having an argument about it. This is all gamesmanship, as we all know. Anyway, they've all cleared the box now, and it's Salah against Ortega. Salah takes 2-3 steps back. Referee blows the whistle. Goes to his right and goes low to the goalkeeper's left. It's inside the post. The goalkeeper goes the right way, but it's too well placed and too well hit, and Liverpool are 2-0 up. And that is probably game, set and match as far as Man City are concerned. Whoever scored the next goal in that second half was going to define this game, and it's been Liverpool. Man City seeing their title defence going right into the side netting by Mo Salah. You don't get penalties much better than that. Goalkeeper went the right way, got right across as well with the left hand, but it was right in that side netting and it hit with pace. Great penalty. Arne Slot very happy. All his management team very happy. They know the significance of that goal. 11 points clear. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button and the notification bell. Get your comments in if you want. If you've got any comments in regarding this Liverpool performance or this Man City performance. Rico Lewis goes off. So does Phil Foden. De Bruyne is on. And so is Grealish. Ball comes out to the right to De Bruyne for his first touch. Diaz to Walker on the right. Goes out to Savinho. De Bruyne. But Savinho wins the ball back in midfield. Gets it across to Doku. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Pity, because Doku had a lot of space there. If that pass had been a bit better, it was just hit with a bit too much pace. Ten minutes to go. City need to score immediately if they're going to salvage anything from this game. Salah and Bernardo Silva having a few words between each other. Not like Mo Salah, that. Usually cool, calm and collected. Referee having a word with the pair of them. Referee just calming them down. No more than that. Sensible refereeing. Don't need to flash yellow cards around. Yeah, Bernardo Silva just give Mo Salah a little kick on his hand there as he went down. Naughty. Not spotted by the referee. But the result is a throw to Liverpool. Goes down the line. Darwin Núñez gives a foul away just pulled his man down as he tried to get to the ball. Free kick to Man City. Mo Salah on 11 goals for this season. There's only one behind Erling Haaland now, who's on a bit of a goal drought in the Premier League. Ortega gets the ball out to the left. Grealish picks the ball up on the left-hand side. Now he's got Doku inside him if he needs him. Doku's gone on the outside now. Grealish gives it to him on the edge of the box. Plays it to Grealish again into Haaland, but the ball's cut out by Gomez. And then Diaz is brought down, but the referee says no foul. Goes back to Doku on the left-hand side. He comes inside again. It's crowded out, though. He's running into a crowd of Liverpool players, and they have the ball taken away from him, and then it's drilled down the right-hand side. Diaz again. It's in on Akanji. De Bruyne picks the ball up in centre midfield. He gets out to Doku on the left. Grealish on his outside. Grealish gets the ball. Comes inside on his right foot, just on the edge of the box. Has to go back to Silva. I don't know whether he was aiming for Silva, but it goes to Diaz in the end. Diaz has a long shot that's so badly scuffed it barely reached Keller. Keller had just taken his time. He rolls the ball in front of him. Haaland tries to put a pressure on him, but Kelleher drives it long. Goes off a Walker's head, and Diaz has picked the ball up. Got a chance to turn back inside, which he does. He goes back to Szoboszlai. It goes back to Van Dijk, back to Szoboszlai, back to Van Dijk, and Liverpool just looking to take the sting out of this game now. They'll take a 2-0. Oh, and he's lost it to De Bruyne. And what a save by Kelleher. Virgil van Dijk tried to be clever with the ball. De Bruyne robbed him, was in on goal. And as he hit his shot, Kelleher smothered it brilliantly. Lucky there. Lucky Virgil van Dijk. Giving a goal away there would have really given Man City a bit of an edge for the last few minutes. But Kelleher, who's been great over the last 6 weeks or so, made a crucial save for Liverpool there. Embarrassing it would have been for Van Dijk, but he got away with it. Substitution for Liverpool. Mo Salah going off. Having scored that second goal, he's done his job today. He's set the first one up, scored the second. Just looking who's come on for Mo Salah. It's Curtis Jones is on. So they're just looking to bolster the midfield and take what they've got now, Liverpool. Grealish has the ball. Centre midfield, plays it across to Bernardo Silva in the centre circle, just in the Liverpool half. Grealish gets it again, plays out to Doku. Quansah is holding him up, so is Szoboszlai. Okay. Doku's gone round again. He's attacking that byline. He's tried to turn back inside. He's been held up and lost the ball. And then it's drilled forward, looking for the run of Diaz. Walker, though, takes charge of it, takes it out to the right. Still being challenged by Diaz. Diaz fouls Walker, knocks him over. Free kick given. Into the last 5 minutes. Grealish with the ball on the left. Plays out to Ake. He has to come back inside to Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne in centre midfield. Chased by McAllister. Goes out to Doku. Doku was offside. Free kick to Liverpool. Kelleher takes the free kick from the offside, drills it long down the right-hand side. Looking for Nunes. It's cleared away. Doesn't go out. Gomez tries to hook it back. All he can do is slice it out for a throw. Quickly taken by Grealish. Goes to Ake. Ake back to Grealish. Goes to Akanji. Akanji across to Diaz. Diaz to Savinho. Plays it inside, but he can't reach it, can't Silva. Diaz is away on the left-hand side. It's a foot race with Walker. Diaz has got the ball, but Walker's right next to him. Diaz plays it inside. Robertson's cross is cut out, but De Bruyne has lost the ball. Jones wins it, gets it out to Szoboszlai. He's got a chance of a shot on the edge of the box. He's going to go back out, which he does do. Goes to Quansah. That was Gravenberch. Doku was claiming that it was the Man City throw. Liverpool fans singing to Pep, "You're going to get sacked in the morning." He held up a 6 to the Liverpool fans. Guess that means 6 titles. Ball still on the edge of the box there. Gravenberch is battling for it. It's chipped forward, but it's going to be picked up by Szoboszlai. He's going to go all the way back to Kelleher. Kelleher, left-footed, drills it down the left-hand side. Looking for Diaz, who's to spin and turn. Robertson couldn't keep the ball under control. Walker gets it. Played all the way back to the keeper. Grealish is fouled in centre circle by Jones. Free kick given. Silva has the ball. Diaz. Walker to his right. Savinho further across. Tries to go around Robertson. Doesn't manage it. Manages to win the throw. It's going to be taken by Walker. Silva back to Walker. Savinho. Lost out to it though. Out to the right-hand side. The run of Quansah. Szoboszlai into the box on his right-hand side, but he's forced out by Akanji. Has to turn, go back. So we move into the last minute. Szoboszlai gets the ball. Plays it across to Robertson on the left-hand side. He's got a bit of space in front of him there. Diaz as the crowd go away. Curtis Jones inside. Been lost to Walker. Walker tries to get it away, but he hasn't managed to get it away. Curtis Jones has a shot, and it's saved at his near post by Ortega. Suspense of a corner. So Liverpool finishing this game how they started it. Into added time with a corner for Liverpool. Another substitution being made by Liverpool. Diaz goes off. Harvey Elliott back after his long layoff for injuries. Nice to see him back. He's going to get himself a couple more minutes as we have 4 minutes of added time. Immediately gets himself right into the box for this corner. Taken by Zlobozlai. Right-footed in-swinger. Comes in now. It's headed out, but it's picked up by McAllister on the edge of the box. Goes out to Gravenberch. Forced back. Foul given on the right side by Bernardo Silva on Quansah, I think it was. Liverpool's are going to take the time. Only 3 minutes left of this added time. McAllister's going to take this free kick. Crowd starts singing to Pep, sacked in the morning. Liverpool come forward again. Almost comes all the way through. Robertson with a chance of a shot. It's deflected off the back of Walker as he turned his back on it. Could have gone anywhere. Picked up by Harvey Elliott. Back to Zlobozlai. He goes back to the halfway into Virgil van Dijk. Played back inside to McAllister again now. He plays the ball through to Nunez, but he's offside there, surely. Keeper makes a good save down to his left, but he was a couple of yards offside, was Nunez. Silva has the ball, gives it to Walker. Plays it inside to Haaland in the centre circle. Goes across to Ake. Doku on the left. Tries to go and save Curtis Jones. Plays in Bernardo Silva, has a shot. Virgil van Dijk's there and blocks it. And it's a corner. Apart from that one mistake that Virgil van Dijk's made, he's had a great game. De Bruyne is going to take this, a right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. A lot of pushing going on in that box, but it's played short to Grealish on the edge of the box. To Doku. Doku's beaten to it by Nunez. Another corner. Played short again. Grealish. De Bruyne, it's headed away at the near post. Grealish has to go back to pick this ball up. So there's Walker. There's a bit of pressure on. Nunez was flying in. Walker just managed to get away from that challenge. Savinho has it now on the right-hand side. Goes back to Walker. Walker swings one across the left-hand side for Doku, who brings it down. Look to attack that byline again. Has to come back inside for Ake. Ake loses the ball, though. It's played forward by Gravenberch. Looking for Curtis Jones to make the run. And that's it. That's the end of it. That's 2-0 to Liverpool. And that's the end of Man City's title defence. It's got to be 11 points behind. Surely they can't pull that back. It's too much for a team that's struggling at the moment. What do you think, guys? Fully deserved win by Liverpool. Man City got back into it in the second half without really getting anything on target, without really looking like they were going to score a goal. Pep's not happy. He's walking around shaking his head, but he knows it's another defeat and the title is slipping. Chance to get your comments in, guys. Let me know what you think. Has Man City title gone? 11 points behind? We've never seen that before, have we? Not for Man City. As good as they are, they can't pull that back. What a start to Arne Slot's managerial career. How many games have they played now? 19, 20, won all except for 2. It's a great start. Man City just going across to their fans and clapping, looking a bit despondent, as you would expect. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, guys, please do hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. Just helps us with the algorithm. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. We've got time for some comments. If you want to put some comments in regarding what you've seen today, what you think that means for the title race, Man City's title race, and for Liverpool's as well. Man City manager Pep Guardiola is holding up 6, which is the 6 titles, I guess, what they've won. Even though the Liverpool fans are saying you're going to get sacked in the morning. Typical Scouse humour. Never thought I'd hear that from Pep. But he's under a bit of pressure. I'll take those off now. Thanks to everybody who joined us today. Thanks to everybody who's watched and supported the channel. If no one wants to keep this discussion going, we will end the stream here for today. Please join us again on Thursday for the next live stream. If you hit the notification bell, you'll get notification of all our streams. Don't forget, on the way out, if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and the like button and the notification bell. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.